fantasies? You see a big, beautiful supermarket, and they say to you, go ahead, do what you've always wanted to do. Run wild, grab everything you can get your hands on. Everything in this supermarket is yours, and it's all free. From Hollywood, where dreams do come true, it's the return of the one and only Supermarket Sweep. Are you ready to go shopping? Who's got the Apple Newton? Come on, you're on. Who's got the Twinkies? Come on, you're on. Who's got the Cocoa Krispies? And come on, you're on. We're ready to play Supermarket Sweep. And here is your host, David Ruprecht.
Howdy, hello. Howdy, welcome. And aren't we all glad to be here? Yes. Okay. Oh, welcome back. And I really do mean welcome to our show to you, and welcome back to all of you, because this is a very special show. It is our Supermarket Sweep of Champions. All of our contestants are sweep winners from previous games who've returned to compete for another chance at that $5,000. Welcome back. Look at all those smiling faces. Let's meet our players. We have, once again, Matt and Scott. Matt, how do you know Scott?
Well, Scott's my best friend. I met him 15 years ago in elementary school.
Scott, what do you do for a living?
I actually do research and development for a restaurant company.
Great. And Matt?
I work as a tour director for a travel company.
Great. Okay, well, welcome back. Kevin, how do you know Julie?
We work in the same restaurant.
You work in the same restaurant, Julie? What kind of a restaurant is that?
What kind of a restaurant? It's a
Fun
restaurant.
Very
Fun
good.
people, great
Your boss
people.
is very happy you said that.
Yes, he's very
What do you do
happy.
there, Julie?
I'm a waitress.
And Kevin?
Same.
You're
You're a waitress.
No, I'm sorry.
See, I can't see the lower half of your body. You don't have a dress on underneath that, do you? Okay. Now, our next two are Tanny and Lonnie.
Thank you.
Welcome. As I remember last time, I kept mispronouncing Lonnie's name, and her mother will never forgive me for that. It is Lonnie. It's Hawaiian derivative. Okay,
Yes.
Tanny, how do you two know each other?
We met at exercise class a couple years ago.
And you've been friends ever since?
Uh-huh.
Lonnie, what do you do for a living?
I'm a first grade teacher.
Who?
First grade
First
teacher.
grade. And Tanny?
I'm a designer.
Designer. Well, it's great to have you all back. I hope you brought, once again, all of your shopping skills. You're going to need them. A little bit later, you're going to be running wild through aisles for a chance at $5,000 in cash. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Since, as you know, every second counts, we're going to give you a chance right now to earn more time. Obviously, the more seconds you can earn here, the more merchandise you can grab when you get into the market. Who's going to play first? Scott and Julie and Tanny. All right, partners, we'll see you later. As you know, you get 1 minute and 30 seconds worth of free sweep time. But right now, we're going to give you your first chance to earn 10 extra seconds. Look at this product. This is an 11-ounce chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that it does not cost $1.76. Do you think the actual price is higher or lower than $1.76? Lock in your answer. You got 2 seconds. If you're right, you get 10 seconds added onto your sweep time. If all 3 of you are right, I'll give you each an additional 10 seconds. Scott, did you think it was higher or lower?
I said the Pop-Tarts are higher than $1.76.
Higher. How about you, Julie?
I think the Pop-Tarts are lower.
Lower. You didn't agree. Danny, which one of them did you
I
agree
said the
with?
Pop-Tarts are higher.
You went along with Scott. Okay, let's see. The actual price of this item is $1.55. It's lower. Julie, you get the 10 seconds. Julie stood on her own. She gets the 10 seconds, putting her in the lead, but we got a lot more chances to earn time. This is our next game. This is our gourmet game. A correct buzz-in is worth 10 seconds. Look at these international appetizers. We have roll mops, egg rolls, hummus, ramaki, and hush puppies. Okay, now here's the first one. If I were throwing a party and picked up some bacon, Scott.
Ramaki.
Let's see. It is the ramaki. Congratulations. Moves you into a tie for first place. Chicken livers and water chestnuts. That's the kind of stuff you put in that appetizer. Here's the next one. In order to make a batch of this treat, I'd need cornmeal. Julie.
Hush puppies.
Let's see. Yes, it is. Congratulations. That 10 seconds moves you into the lead. I need cornmeal, onions, pepper, and some oil to fry it all in. Okay, here's the last one. Believe it or not, in order to make this delicacy, I'd have to go out and purchase some herring fillets. Believe it or not, in order to make this delicacy, I have to go out and purchase some herring fillets. Scott.
I'm going to say roll mops.
Let's see. That's it. That's it. You got the 10 seconds, Scott. How did you know that, Scott?
It was a good guess.
It was a good
I knew
guess.
it wasn't anything else.
It was a good enough guess to move you into a tie for first place.
Great.
A lot more game to play. Let's look at this one. Here are 3 products. A 22-ounce bottle of Ajax dishwashing liquid, 12 ounces of Sunsweet pitted prunes, and an 8.5-ounce bottle of Bertolli olive oil. Which one of these 3 products costs over $2? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3 that costs over $2? Lock in your answers. You got 2 seconds. If you're right, you get 10 seconds added onto your sweep time. And if all 3 of you nail it, I'm going to give you each an additional 10 seconds. Scott, which one did you say cost over $2?
I said the olive oil is over $2.
You thought the olive oil. Okay, Julie, how about you?
I picked number 3 also, the olive oil.
You agreed. Now, Tanny, if you agree and all 3 of you are correct, you'll get 20 seconds added on.
I picked the olive oil, number 3.
You went along with them this time. Okay. Let's see. The product up here that costs over $2 is the olive oil. It costs $2.19. Goody. I get to give you each 20 seconds. That leaves Scott and Julie still in the lead, tied with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Tanny right behind with 1 minute and 50. We're going to bring your partners up to see what kind of shoppers they are right after this. Hi, this is David Ruprecht, and welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. Let's say hello again to Matt, Kevin, and Lonnie. Welcome back. We have a real good game going here. Now it's our turn to see what kind of shoppers you 3 are. Here's the first game for you 3. Look at these 3 products. We have an 8.75-ounce after-dinner mints, $2.99. 16 ounces of Pillsbury ready-to-spread strawberry frosting, $1.21. And a 6.5-ounce Planters cheese curls, $1.89. I want you to tell me which of these 3 products is on sale. Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3 that's on sale? Lock in your answers. You got 2 seconds. If you're right, you get 10 seconds added onto your sweep time. But this was a little bit different, a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to give you an extra 20 seconds if all 3 of you nail it, okay? You're locked in. Matt, which one did you think was on sale?
I said the item that was on sale was the after-dinner mints.
You think the after-dinner mint's number 1. How about you, Kevin?
I said the icing, the cake icing.
You think the icing, number 2, is on sale. And how about you, Lonnie?
I said number 1 after 8.
You went along with Matt. You think it's the dinner mitts that are on sale. So, Kevin, you're the only one that didn't agree with him. So, of course, you could also be the only one to get 10 seconds. Let's see. The actual product up here that's on sale is the Pillsbury. It's $1.36. Kevin, you are the... one to win 10 seconds. There's something to be said for individualism after all, isn't there, Kevin? So that puts you in the lead also. Now we're going to play my favorite game, everybody. It's called Animal Sounds, and you guys are the animals. Yes! Of course. Why is the audience cheering? And I sense a little bit lack of enthusiasm from you guys. This is fun. Let's step over to Farmer Dave's barnyard. Here are our farmyard friends who have joined us today. Aren't they a great-looking group? Really, they're beautiful, and they're all friends of mine. Now we're going to practice making the sounds that each of these animals makes, okay? Ms. Cow goes moo. Very good. And the sheep goes bah. Of course. Pig goes
Oink,
Oink, oink.
oink, 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 oink.
oink.
Oink, oink. We're a little over oinked there, but that's good. That's good. The enthusiasm is good. My personal favorite, the chicken goes. I'm sorry, Matt, how does it go?
I have no idea.
Yes, you do. It was a great one. That's why I wanted to see it again. And we have a new addition here, the fish, which goes swish, swish. I think I like Kevin's. What was that, Kevin?
Swish, swish.
Swish, swish. Okay,
Swish,
swish, swish.
swish.
That's okay. And this fish, by the way, will represent all of our seagoing friends. Okay. Now, I'm going to make a statement regarding one of these animals, and when I do, you buzz in. When I call your name, give the animal sound that represents the correct answer. The animal sound. If you're right, you win 10 seconds. Here's the first one. Before digging in, what is the sound we'd hear for sauerbraten? Kevin.
Oink, oink.
No. Before digging in, what's the sound we'd hear for sauerbraten? Matt, I think you got in there just under the buzzer.
Swish, swish.
No. No, 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 no. No, unless it was a very special cow, it would go moo. It's pot roast. It's a German pot roast.
Okay.
With a last name like Ruprecht, I understand sauerbraten, but okay. Here we go on to the next one. Even though it might not win any beauty contests, a wall-eyed pike. Kevin.
Swish, swish.
Yes, the pig. There we go. And here's the last one, guys. The main ingredient of a classic shepherd's pie. Lonnie.
Moo.
No. Matt.
Oink, oink, oink.
No. Kevin.
Bah, bah.
Bah, bah. Kevin, that gives you another 10 seconds. You were exemplary in the animal sound department, I might add. That puts you in the lead with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Matt, you have 2:10. Lonnie, 1:50, but we got the round robin game. Let's get your partners back up here.
We'll do it right now.
Okay, partners, stand by, because as you know, this is where you get to add on a lot of time quickly to your sweep time. I'm going to show you a scrambled up word of an item or a brand name that's sold in a market. Then I'll give you 3 clues about that. All you have to do is buzz in and correctly identify the item or the brand name. You win 10 seconds for your team. Hand on buzzers. Here's the first one. Actor. Kevin.
Mitchum?
Let's see. It is Mitchum underarm deodorant. James. Here's the next one. Crunch. Cucumber. Pickle. Julie.
Vlasic.
Let's see.
Vlasic.
It is Vlasic. Okay, change again. Oh, they're moving out in the lead. Come on, Lonnie and Matt. Got to get some seconds on the board. Here's the next one. Bomb. Petroleum. Matt.
Vaseline.
Let's check it out. It is Vaseline. Change. And here's the last one. Come on, Tanny. We're all rooting for you. Here it is. Original. Headache. Julie.
Bear.
Let's see. It is. It is the Bear aspirin. Okay, that's the end of our round robin game. Kevin and Julie, you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Matt, Scott, you have 2:20. Lonnie and Tanny, you have 1:50. Who's going to run the sweep?
I am.
Matt, Kevin, and Tanny are going to run the sweep, so don't go away, because when we come back, you're going to see Matt, Kevin, and Tanny running wild through aisles and a chance for $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep. And welcome back. It is now time for our Supermarket Sweep of Champions. As you know, all of these people have won a sweep before, so obviously the competition is going to be awfully fierce. This is their second chance to go for that $5,000 bonus. Okay. Let's see. Team number 1, Julie and Kevin, you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so you will start first. Team number 2, Matt and Scott, you take off when the clock hits 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And Tanny and Lonnie, you go at 1 minute and 50 seconds. But remember, no matter how much time you have, smart shopping makes all the difference in the world. Just look around. As you know, everything you see here in our supermarket is yours to grab and throw in your cart. And be on the lookout for our supermarket sweep bonuses. They're worth anywhere from $50 to $200, but remember, only one to a customer. And people, I do need to warn you to be very careful today. We have a very weird customer in our shopping supermarket today. He's, well, we like to call him Mr. Yuck. So when you see him, trust me, he's weird, and you don't want to run into him. So when you see him, turn around and run in the other direction. At the end of the big sweep, our bell will ring, and you must stop shopping and head back. The team whose runner has swept up the most merchandise and prizes will win the sweep and the chance to go again for the $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That's when Kevin will take off. On your mark. Get set. Go!
There goes Kevin, and here comes Mr. Yuck. Okay, stop showing off those weird eyes. We know you can see everywhere. And if you think you've seen Kevin before, you're right. He's won a sweep before, but has yet to win the $5,000. And you remember his girlfriend, Julie? She's back, too. But let's get back to Kevin. He's got a lot of time alone in the market, and that's a big chance to build up his store. Let's see what his shopping strategy will be. Houseware section, and get the coffee pots. I'll bet he gets his limit of 5 as our supermarket audience cheers him on. But along comes Mr. Yuck, and he says, get a move on, pal. Hey, Kevin, Julie spotted a bonus item. Can you see it? Aha, good for you. It's a giant ram, probably worth a lot. Kevin grabs it and heads for the counter. Wow! Matt races out and Kevin races in. Well, let's pick up our second champion shopper. And this is his second chance to go for $5,000. He's shopping for health and beauty products. It must have paid off for him before. Oh, no. Kevin's come up against Mr. Yuck. But Kevin smiles and leaves. And Matt knows you mustn't leave anything on the floor. Hey, folks, no wonder Matt is a champion shopper. Look at him throw products into his cart. And finally, our third champion shopper, Tanny, takes off. Uh-oh, she didn't count on running into Mr. Yuck so fast. But look over at Kevin. His cart is full of Pampers, but he wants some room for peanuts. Now, what's his answer? Carry some diapers in your hand. And what's Tanny's answer as to how to win this game? Well, make a left at the deli section and head for the cheeses. Look at her pile them into her cart. She's trying her best to make up for lost time. And now she heads for the diapers. She's got one, she's got two, and why not some baby formula? Yeah. And back at the counter, somebody spotted Mr. Yuck. And Matt spotted him also, and he's trying to get away. His partner, Scott, nice going. Speaking of nice going, Kevin is going for those big Foster Farm turkeys. And a champion shopper knows, be sure to get your limit of 5. And he does. And do you know what Matt is going to do? Sweep around the market and get into the houseware section. Look at him pile in those coffee pots. Hey, Tanny, you wanted into Mr. Yuck's territory. Oh, good. She's getting away. Well, Kevin isn't letting this lobster get away. He put it in a bucket and he's gone. And Tanny's trying to get that full cart back to the counter, but not before throwing in some Listerine. And now she's trying to get it back and looking for a fresh cart to go out with. This sweep means an awful lot to these shoppers. Remember, these are champion shoppers. Each one won a big sweep once before, but none has won the $5,000 bonus. Which shopper will win the sweep today and get that second chance? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Watch the final few seconds, because that's about all we have left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Standing by in just a few seconds. We're going to find out which team has the highest total and the chance to go for $5,000 in cash. It's hidden in one of these aisles, just waiting to be won. So use
Polaroid.
And we are back with our supermarket sweep of champions. This is the moment of truth. Our official checkers have entered all the merchandise in the registers, and we're ready to hit the total buttons, which will automatically round off the totals to the nearest dollar. Okay, let's find out who won the big sweep of champions. Team number 3, Tanny and Lonnie, you didn't get a bonus, and your grand total in groceries is $273. Okay. Team number 2, Matt and Scott, let's see how much your bonus is worth.
$50.
$50. Okay, so that means your grand total with your merchandise is $816. So that puts team number 2 in the lead. Team number 1, Julie and Kevin. Let's see how much your bonus is worth. $100. All right. So if your grand total is higher than $816, you'll be today's winners. If not, team number 2 will be our winners. Let's see. Your grand total with merchandise was $930. You are our winners. For the rest of you, thank you very much. You played a great game. Again, we have some wonderful party gifts for you. Kevin, Julie, come on. You're on. You're going for $5,000 again. So just like last time, guys, that $5,000... Oh, do that one more time. Yes, great. Okay, that $5,000 is hidden behind a product in the market, just like it was last time. I know this time you can really taste it, right? You didn't get it last time, but this time we're all rooting for you. I'm going to give you 3 clues and 1 minute to find it. The first clue will take you to the first product where you'll find the next clue. Now, as soon as I finish reading the first clue, the 1 minute countdown will start. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, before we started, you chose bonus round number 3. The clock is set. Here's your first clue. This sounds Italian, and on a cold winter night, a bowl of this soup would be delicious. Go!
Italian soup. Right here. Right here. Right here. Progressive.
Progressive.
In days of old, when knights were bold, one might say, I challenge you to a duel.
Challenge.
Challenge you to a duel. Now spread out and find the product. I challenge you to a duel. Challenge you to a Challenge you to a duel. Go look on the other side.
Guys, I'm sorry. Come on back. Come on back. Okay, guys, come on back. I'm sorry you ran out of time before you could find the challenge butter. But you did find one product, so I'm going to give you an extra $200 for that.
All right.
So that means your grand total in both of your appearances is $2,300. Congratulations. Please continue to look like saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Remember, the next time you're at a checkout counter and you do hear that beep, think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
Supermarket Sweep parting contestants will receive some of the following. The Presto Salad Shooter Slicer Shredder. Point and shoot wherever you want it. To clean, just rinse and wipe. Store anywhere. The Presto Salad Shooter. And Armatron, America's watch for superb quality, design, and value. Incredibly priced, magnificently stylish ladies' ruby, sapphire, or man's bracelet watch. The hottest fashion looks for your wrist, Armatron. Promotional consideration provided by Hoover's Tempo Canister Vacuum, the lightweight cleaner with full-size power. One-step hose connector and push-button cord rewind for everywhere around the home. Hoover invented it. And try Dry Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach. Dry Clorox 2 keeps all your colors and whites clean, bright, and pretty. Dry Clorox 2. And RC challenges you to try its great cola taste. Compare your cola to RC. You be the judge. Take the RC challenge today. And Spencer's makes clothes children love to wear. Spencer's children's clothes that last for moments that live forever. And Scotch Video Cassettes, makers of all my soaps. Blank video cassettes for recording your favorite daytime shows. Unique color identifies your tape, available at supermarkets. And delicious 5-bar snack bars. A great tasting snack that's a great way to get your fiber anytime you want. 5-bar snack bars, high in fiber, big on taste. Supermarket Sweep wishes to thank Hughes Markets for providing the supermarket contents. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.